Hi. Hello, Gina.
Hello.
I was thinking, how could I change this up? But I pretty much just go, hi, Gina, every time.
Hello.
Hello, Gina.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
How are you this week?
I'm lovely.
Also, try to shade that up. I'm always like, hi, I'm good. How are you?
Right.
I'm overthinking already. We're 7 seconds in.
You're good. You're
Good week?
Good week.
Good.
I don't even know. Yes.
We're in the
good
middle
week.
of summer. It's busy.
Yeah. Summer goes
A lot
so
of,
much faster.
Vacations and things going on with family and people.
Yeah.
And yeah, it does go so fast. I'm trying not to think about it. I already saw like the supply lists for my kids' school, and I scrolled right by it. Would not even give it my attention. So.
Makes me so sad. One of my friends was just telling me.
Not going to talk about it.
No, some of the private schools, like her son goes to one of the local private schools, and they start like
It's
August
so
15th.
early. I know.
That's so early.
I know. Yeah, same. Are you talking about De La Salle?
Yes.
Okay, because I was just, our friend is going there this year too, and I was like, oh, so they get out really early in May or something?
No.
She was like, no. And I was like, ugh.
I know. I feel so bad for him.
I know. I love good Michigan summer.
I know.
We need leave us alone for a few months. Just let us enjoy Michigan at its finest without like all the wildfire smoke and craziness.
It just goes by so fast.
It does. Every year is faster than the one before. It doesn't feel fair. But
No.
I get real like what's the word? I get real in my head about it, so then I start not enjoying the current time. I'm already like anticipating how miserable I'll be going like back full time to school and all that jazz. So I have to not talk about it.
I know. And then the stores don't help because while I am an avid decorate for Halloween in September, when I was at Costco the other day and they had like the big skeleton display and everything, I was like, it kind of like hit me like, whoa, geez,
I know.
Still July.
We had a cool day this week too. It was like low 70s. So actually at night it was like cold. We had all our windows open. I was like, it feels like fall. It feels like fall.
I know.
Stop. I do love. That is my favorite time.
Yes.
Crisp air, like the beginning of fall in Michigan. But I was like, too soon.
I know.
It was making me like, calm down. It's only July. You're fine. Everything's fine. Go float in your pool. Everything's fine.
Isn't that
weird?
Summer. Yeah, no.
My husband's like, it's kind of cold out there. Are you okay? I was like, shh, shh, shh.
Yeah, you're still...
Summer in my mind.
What's your pool at that you're getting in it when it's cold?
Normally I'm a cold, refreshing pool person.
Okay.
I don't like a hot pool. It grosses me out.
You would hate my pool.
Feels like a hot tub. Well, I was up to like 87.
Yeah.
That felt really good for me. And like the air outside was kind of coolish. And I was like, this feels great.
Yeah.
What do you keep your pool at?
Our pool's standard at 86.
Okay, that's all right.
And then at night, for night swimming, it's like 92, 93.
Oh, yeah, anything over 90. Unless it feels like there's got to be a cool air, warm pool, I'm okay with.
Yeah.
When the pool feels like as warm as the outside temperature, I'm like,
my dad always says
it feels like
that.
a hot tub or like pee.
Yeah.
I don't know. It shouldn't be warm.
I just hate that, like, when you get out, that, like, shiver.
Yeah, but you're going to get that no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't know. The older I get, the warmer I do want my pool.
Yeah.
I feel like people complain when they come over. They're like, your pool's cold. And I was like, you don't pay my bills, leave me alone. But, like, awesome now. I'm kind of like, I know, we're going to bump it up. Okay, I feel like we have to talk about Jimothy. Today's a rando episode.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I forgot we were recording.
To just start out.
Okay.
With Jimothy.
Yeah, when you posted that, I was like, hi, what's happening here?
Are you okay? Did somebody find your phone in a park bench?
I didn't know what it was.
No, Jimothy, listen, if you've been living under a rock, Jimothy.
Our feeds are quite different, I feel.
You're sending me like Slavic potato recipes.
Yeah, you don't comment, and I see you read them.
I know. I think that was one of those ones where I was like, I'll get back to that. I wasn't like in a place where I could play the video.
Cute.
Are we talking about the Slavic?
Yeah, he's like, this is what I'm eating for dinner. And his eyes are so like blue and like genuine.
I don't remember. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch it. But Jimothy, also cute. And I just want to say to the local hero who thought, I don't know what I'm looking at, but I'm going to videotape it and put it on the internet. Thank you from all of us.
Yeah.
Because he is like the lightness that the world needs right now.
Where is he?
Seattle, I want to say.
Okay.
Just like somebody saw him in the
Named
backyard.
him Jimothy.
He's just a little short, like deformed raccoon. And he's just running around. And now that, of course, like people know where he is.
Does
so they're
Jimothy
taking
run
video.
a little bit like when one of your kids used to like do this like...
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to call her out.
Like an ape person. Yeah, no, we used to laugh that my kid looked like the missing link. It's my fault, too.
I'd be like, do it.
We were just asking her. We were like, could you still do that,
It's so
Ron?
good.
Because she could do the worm, too. She's all kinds of talented. But I was like, that's my fault. I told her, like, run like that because she was wearing out all the, like, pants. Like, when she was a toddler and she'd crawl around the house acting like a dog or a cow.
Not.
Yeah, I did. I was like, run. I gotta pull like a video on Insta now. I don't think she would allow it.
So much
She's a teenager now. And I'm like,
you can't do that to her
I
now.
made her weird.
Only the ones who are privileged enough to see it have it in our mind's eye.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
But
truly.
also picture like a gorilla running fast.
Right.
Like they don't use their knees, they use their hands and their feet. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of what Jimothy looks like because he's deformed a little bit. But I just love that in the midst of all the like doom scrolling and the chaos that is our world right now, everybody can unite around something so like stupid and trite as like a deformed raccoon, and they name him, and he's like a mascot for all kinds of things. Now you can like scroll through your Instagram and he's everywhere. There's t-shirts. Like, thank you, Jimothy, for bringing us some lightness. Okay. It's truly what my heart needed.
I was like, what is that? I do love as a society, what I will say that I love about the world is
it's bigger than Jimothy. Well, that was my point.
We are so unserious about everything. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that because there is some, like I was telling you the other day, like it does bother me when you get on social media. Sometimes it feels like you can't even have an opinion without somebody coming out of the woodwork being like, well, what about this? Right. What did you think about that? Like, that bothers me. But for the most part, I love... We're so unserious. Yeah. And like people's comments.
People are so clever. People
are so funny.
Funny.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's what I'm here for. That like lightness, like that is where the internet really shines.
Yes, agree.
Thank God for Jimothy and whoever looked out their window and was like, "What am I looking at?" Like you can see the video.
Thanks for posting them because when I saw it and it was like Jimothy isn't something, Jimothy is da da da, and I was like, "What is she? Is she like on
drunk?
On something? What is she talking about?"
I know. I went down a hole. Like I just could laugh for hours about that stuff because people take it and then they make such clever like.
The comments are always the best. Mm-hmm. Comments are the best.
I personally love some of those videos where like the video's meh or whatever, but then they make like a song out of the comments, and some of them are very mean. But also people are so funny.
Yes. And
that's what I'm here for. Uniting around laughter.
Besides Jimothy, what are you watching? Like, what are we watching right now? Because we're in a little bit of a slump, might I say.
Are you? Yeah. I'm not going to have anything to offer you. What did me and Chris start watching? I don't know. I'm in like a weird mood where I can't find anything I want to watch. Yeah. Chris gets really frustrated with me because I would rather scroll than watch something stupid.
Us too.
He's not a scroller. He'd rather watch something, even that, if it's not great, it's better, and we're doing it together, which, like, whatever.
Yeah.
But what did we watch? Like a documentary about, like, the worst neighbor ever or something?
Oh, we watched that, yeah.
That was kind of interesting. I feel like we watched a couple episodes of that. Again,
horrible. I know.
People are crazy. I can't I don't know. I don't really have anything else.
We watched the cruise ship
yeah, that was on my list. I think I would be interested in that. Chris was kind of like, meh.
Maybe. I watched it. It's just, for me, what's tough about it is I feel like it's just cementing I've never been on a cruise, and it sounds delightful.
There's a lot of cruise news lately, and it ain't great. A lot of
cruise news. And like, because of my own personal fears and things that I have a hard time getting over, the more I watch, I think like I won't ever go on a cruise.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad cruise news right now.
Yeah.
I feel like my in-laws just took a cruise. One of my best friends is on a cruise maybe right now, or getting on one soon. I feel like more often than not, they're great.
So what I mean, nobody close to me has these horror stories.
It's like you hear those and then you're like, you know.
But it would happen to me. I'd be the one on the cruise. Yeah. Remember when I was pregnant? I was pregnant with Gianni, and we went on somebody's pontoon boat, and this in no way was their fault.
Okay.
We were at somebody's house a mutual friend of both of ours, and I was pregnant with Gianni, and everyone's like, go on the pontoon, and I was like, watch it get broken down when I'm pregnant on the pontoon. And it got broken down.
Just a pontoon, bro.
And somebody had to
like a dinghy to the rescue?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's scary, though.
Yeah. Like, I just feel like it would happen to me. Like,
figures.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I didn't watch that one yet. I do feel a little bit like that, though. Like, it's just going to keep cementing that, like, I don't think I want to ever go on a cruise again. And I feel like that would make Chris sad because he would probably like it. But I don't know.
Is the friend that's...
there's something else? I think she's going on one.
I was going to say, okay.
Like
So then she won't hear this. I don't want her to hear it before she goes. Okay.
I don't think about
listen to it after.
She's had a lot of good cruise experiences.
She's probably on a Disney cruise, right?
Every year. Yeah. And, I don't remember. This one might be like a Norwegian or something. But anyway, I do feel like there's 50% of the world is like, cruises are the best. Yeah. And the other 50 is like, you could not pay me money to get on a boat with that many humans.
No.
And I'm like in the middle somewhere, like moving towards the documentaries are not helping. I will say that.
I'm pretty steadfast on not doing that. But We watched that.
Okay, anything else good?
We finished, is it Friends and Neighbors or whatever, the one with John Hamm. Love that, love him.
You finished it?
We started watching...
Is it done? Did it wrap? Or is there like another season coming?
I think there's another season coming. There's 2 seasons out. So we finished that. We always watch This Is Important, like the podcast that the cast from Workaholics.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
It's like on Netflix. We start off watching that, and then we look for... There was one called, is it like I Will Find You or something like that?
Oh, I don't know.
We started that.
Is it a Netflix, like a movie miniseries thing?
Yeah.
I know that one because there's an author and there's a bunch of their work. I think it's like Harlan Coben or something.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of like mystery. And I feel like we keep starting them and never finishing them.
Us too.
Like, I think I'm going to be so into it. It looks so intriguing. And then I kind of just like fizzle out somewhere.
No, same with us.
And then they'll come up with a new one. And I'm like, maybe we'll like that one. And we start it. I don't know.
Yeah. You know what seems good?
What?
Okay, so we are watching The Ultimatum, but like I get into all that kind of stuff. It's like,
oh gosh,
I think I watched Nick Lachey.
Yeah.
I'm a big.
I know you are. I love it. You know what I mean? I watched what's that thing called? The
Love Island
trailer. No, just like the introduction because I was like, what is this?
I love The Ultimatum.
Yeah,
even though we've come to a spot in our lives where like before, because we've been watching for years, like Love Is Blind.
Yeah.
Sorry, my hair's getting in the way. Love Is Blind, Love Island, like all of those are just like so mindless, and they are engaging, at least for us, because they bring up topics of conversation like, oh, what do you think about that? What would you do? You know, but most of our answer is like, I wouldn't be on this show. You know,
I would never be in this situation.
Yeah, but now I feel like we've been.
What is the ultimatum? Like they date somebody else or something?
Yeah, like you go. It's against like what we even like believe relationships
so
to be.
Red flags.
You and I specifically.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
They go, like, you basically give your partner an ultimatum, and so you go on this show, and then, like, you break up. Like, on the show, you're not together anymore, and now you have a chance to date everybody else.
Coming. I'm assuming they're like, you have to fly out to Los Angeles and film with me.
You date everybody else on the show, and then at the end, you decide, do I want to move on with somebody else that I found?
Or you're back with your partner?
Or I'm back, and I'm going to give you this, like, commitment that you were asking for. And we've just gotten to a point now where we're, like, we're at the age now where we're, like, there's got to be something a little, like if you're on this show, like, you know, we would never be on this show, but it's still interesting.
I think part of what's making me, I told you I watched that Age one recently. What made me sad is like, I couldn't figure out if all these people just want to be famous or if they're that desperately looking for like partners. Like, is it that bad out there?
I think it's famous.
I think it is too, because I feel like, I don't know. It just did not feel genuine to me at all.
What we're watching though, I'm going to look up while you're finishing.
Yeah, no, I read the trailer, and I watched the trailer thing, then I read the description for that one, and I was like, no.
Yeah, the 5-Star Weekend with Jennifer Garner.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people have been saying that's good.
That one.
We started it, and it's...
Okay. Is it a series or a movie?
Series.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a mini-series
5-Star Weekend.
on Peacock.
All right.
And
I don't even remember what streaming devices we have anymore either. And I just read an article, or I skimmed past it, that was like, oh, everybody wants to bring back like live TV now. I'm like, okay.
Perfect.
Full circle we've gone. Like, it's just such a joke.
I know.
You paid for the streaming to get rid of the commercials and the cable and everything, and now everything's cable and commercials, and the streaming, you pay for it, but they're still showing you a commercial every like 30 seconds. And now we're going back to live TV, and I just can't. Yeah. I'm like, what? We just bring VHS tapes
I
back.
know.
What are we doing? I know. And I get really like annoyed because I'll be scrolling through our like the apps on our TV, and I'm like, what is activated? Because at some point we've had them all.
I know.
But I don't even know what's going to make me log in and be like, you don't have an account. And I don't got time for any of that.
I know.
And
I'm
just
spoiled,
like so impatient.
And we're so spoiled. Like, you're going back and forth between Hulu and Netflix and Peacock and Apple and Prime. And it's like, and then they're like, there's nothing on. It's like,
I know. But that's why I do feel like it's like a decision fatigue thing. Like they say, when there's a million choices, because we just got, I don't know if it was like YouTube TV or whatever, just to watch the World Cup finale. But we had it for like a week for a free trial or whatever. And it does have live TV. And immediately I was intrigued. Because I'm like, whatever's on. Yeah. We'll just jump in the middle. It'll be like old times. Yeah.
I realized
I hate the scrolling.
Our kids were rooting for different teams. Leslie wanted Spain.
We wanted Spain for sure.
Yeah. And because Gianni came out, and he's
Won't
like,
get into all of it.
He's like, Spain won, and I was like, oh, cool. I didn't really have like a horse in the race.
Right, yeah. I ultimately did not really.
And Ryan was like, oh no, and he's like, yeah, Alessia wanted Spain, and I was like, why?
Yeah.
He was like, he like said why.
We love Messi for all of his greatness, but it seemed a little.
Did you love seeing him cry?
I felt so bad. I'm like, get up out of that guy's nose hairs with your camera.
I know.
I hate that. It's fair. He knows what he's getting into. He's a world famous athlete. He makes billions of dollars. This is all part of the game. But when he can't control his emotions and you're the camera person and you just have that thing up in his like beard hair, you're like, are you even a human anymore? Right. Back off. I don't care. Get him crying from 10 feet away.
Agree.
We can watch him cry. It's all a big feels moment. But get up out of that man's like eyelashes. It was like so obnoxious. Yeah, we just felt a little bit like they were maybe the underdogs in that match, but also Alessia thinks somebody on Spain's cute. So
see, she didn't tell
Gianni.
Lamine
Yamal. Yes. And he's the youngest. He's like one of the youngest guys.
That's why she said like she wanted to see him. Like she didn't. I don't think she told Gianni that she thought he was cute.
He's cute. Yeah. And then he also was like he's like 19 or something crazy, and you're like, holy cow, can you imagine?
He's got his whole life. Messi's done now. Like,
boo. Oh well. But anyways, I just feel like all of that gives me so much fatigue that I don't want to scroll anymore. I'd rather just be like,
I know.
Pick something we've watched 100 times.
Agree.
I don't care anymore.
Sometimes we'll throw The Sopranos on or like something.
If we go back to like funny stuff, usually we'll rewatch the entire like Office or Parks and Rec or something.
We haven't done The Office in a while, but where is that now? It was.
Could not tell you.
Okay.
Have no idea.
Yeah, because I could watch that.
That's the other thing I get really frustrated because I'll think of like a cute movie I want to show the kids that's like older.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where do I find that? And then you'll look through all of those apps that we pay for and it's not on any of them. And I'm like, what are we doing, folks? Yeah.
What are we eating? Are we eating anything interesting?
Not lettuce. From Taylor Farms.
Still not eating lettuce?
I can promise you that.
Did you hear the outreach? Like Taylor Farms has such a reach.
Girl.
It's earthbound. It's in Whole Foods. It's in Trader Joe's.
Because I was thinking I was very safe because I'm like, I don't really buy Taylor Farms stuff. But then there's unlabeled. Mm-hmm. So who knows? They probably ate it. But I also feel like it's political and there's all kinds of stuff that I don't want to get into. But like they're pretty much just like throw Taco Bell under the bus.
I know.
But like it's not Taco Bell.
Why did Taylor Farms like they like took it back or something and said like the FDA apologized to them?
I don't want to get into it.
Yeah,
it's very political.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's got money everywhere,
of course.
And
then
it changes it changes the way that we can eat.
Yeah,
the influence that you can buy.
Yeah, somebody said something
changes
like
the very nature of the groceries at the grocery store.
Yeah. Somebody said something about like the FDA or whatever, and it's like, well, that means you trust the government. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't trust either side. I don't think.
No, I just don't. It's just a mess.
Yeah.
And I feel like things happen, and it's not a perfect system.
Yeah.
But this has been going on for quite a while.
Yeah.
And it took them a long time to figure out like what's what. And I feel like people were just like terrified to like we were hosting something at church, like a luncheon, and I was like, so what are we doing? Like, are we feeding people fruit? And because it was before they came out with so I was like, I'll buy things with rinds, like watermelons. I don't know. Yeah. It's just a lot. And then imagine running like a small business, a restaurant, a mom and pop place. Like, it's huge.
I mean, people should definitely be putting out some more statements just so, people know like where to go and what to get. But like, I'm having Gianni's like family birthday.
Yeah.
And he wanted Italian, so of course my mind goes to like, okay, well, pasta, salad, blah, blah, blah. And then my sister was like, should you have salad though? So I'm like, wait, no, like we're going to do grilled veg, like cooked vegetables. Like,
just play it safe.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody needs a salad that bad right now.
No.
You could do other veg and stuff. I always love like grilled veggies too.
Yeah.
With like garlic dip.
Yeah. No, I'm still on my rice crackers from Trader Joe's with the guac salsa.
Oh, guaca salsa.
I can't get enough of it.
All right.
I influenced somebody in line the other day.
I got to ask you if you're going to Trader Joe's this week. I might have some. No.
I'm sorry.
Next week.
I just went.
Okay, that's
I can go. I'm going next. I am going next week.
Okay, we'll talk later. Okay. They had some things. I was looking for some like gluten-free items, and I feel like they have like a good selection.
They do. Yeah. I even because Gianni loves their frozen mac and cheese.
Okay.
Just for like lunch now that he's like in the summer.
Uh-huh.
And they have gluten-free mac and cheese frozen.
I feel like they just are one of those stores that has a better variety.
I love Trader Joe's. They just always like laugh at me because when I buy I will buy multiples. Like I bought like 4 guac salsas, 6 things of rice
but it's
crackers.
not a super close shopping trip for you, so that 20, to me makes sense. And I did the same thing when I bought those wild protein crackers at Sam's. I bought like 4.
Yeah,
because I also know that next time I go, they won't be there.
Target has
because
them.
of people like me, but also I understand them the problem. But 4.
Target has them because after you let me try them.
Did Michael try them?
No, I showed him to him.
Michael and get him off those nasty chips.
When he comes over my house, I'm going to let him try it. I'm waiting for the Target shipment to come in. But, it was funny because I was wearing my, like, Eisenhower sweatshirt, which is the high school my kids go to. But and I didn't, like, even realize I just threw it on. And then I was at Trader Joe's. And I said to the guy, it was like, don't mind me that I'm buying multiples of everything. I'm here like stocking up on my favorites.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, no big deal. He's like, I don't care. We see this all the time. He's like, but I mean, you probably live a little ways away, right? And I was like, how'd you know? And he was like,
you're sure.
You're sure.
Creep.
And it kept happening all day. And I was like, why is this drawing so much attention? It's a local high school.
But
I kept forgetting.
Speaks to the fact that they need to just put a Trader Joe's closer to
Hello,
us
please.
in Macomb County. Please,
also,
and thank you.
What are they putting in the water there? And this is so funny because when I left there, I thought this. What are they putting in the water? Why is everybody so nice?
No, I think that's part of their whole like policy.
And it is.
Yeah.
And then it almost made me feel
Their
a little like
policy.
They said like they have to ask customers, like they don't ask how are you doing today. Yeah. They ask what are you doing with the rest of your day because that's more engaging.
Yeah.
But like
the whole company
now I feel like
philosophy.
You don't really care. You just have to ask me that.
They made you say that.
They make you say this, but they're so nice.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of their things. And then there's like some conversation. I don't remember where the Trader Joe's is. It's in a plaza, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. There's a lot of conversation about how they have intentionally small parking lots. Like, there's a bunch of things that are just part of their, like, company, whatever, not, like, the mission, but, like, their setup.
Yeah.
That is, like, very signature Trader Joe's.
They're doing it right.
Yeah, and everybody loves them, and people stand in line to buy their totes. And then a product will go viral, and you can't buy it. So, like, they're clearly doing stuff right.
Right.
All right, well, I have a couple things if you're going to be there next week.
Yeah, let me know. I am buying.
Speaking of food, and you said, what are you eating? And I was like, oh, I don't know. What am I eating? It's summer, and all of our, like, everything's crazy. But what I did at the end of the school year, and I decided I'm not going to do it all summer, but I would like to talk about it because it was, like, a moment of brilliance for me, and I want to see if I can stick with it. Our lives are getting, like, busier, like, with the weeknights. So at the end of, like, the school year, I made a little fridge. Gosh, I love doing stuff like this because I'm nerdy and I like organization. But I made myself in like Canva or whatever, ChatGPT. I made myself a little fridge guide. This is going to sound so stupid, but like it'll make sense to you in a minute. Where I told the kids, because I do a lot of like bulk cooking. I'll make like soup, I'll make grilled chicken, whatever, and then it's like figure out how to put these things together or whatever. So I made a little cute little menu thing for my fridge and just stuck it up there where it was like, here's the mains, here's the sides, here's what's in the pantry kind of thing, because my fridge is full, you know this.
That's a lot of work.
So sick of my kids. Well, I just printed it out and then I like hand wrote and erased or crossed things out as they like changed. But if I did it like once a week on the weekend, if I know what I'm like either cooking or I can do it when I've cooked like whatever, a bulk meal or something, I just like, so my kids don't open the stupid fridge. I would rather put the work into that than to hear 4 times a week, 7 times a week.
There's nothing to eat.
What am I supposed to heat up for dinner or whatever? Because like it's just our schedule is such that like we're almost never sitting down and all eating the same thing at the same time. But like there's options and there might be like baked potatoes and ground beef and tacos and tortillas, but like they don't have the wherewithal to figure any of that out. Not even like by looking at it.
I know.
So then I'm like, what could I do to make this more? And I will get back to you and let you know if I actually am successful.
Yeah, let me know because I mean,
you guys might be past this point. Your kids are way more independent, but for maybe younger kids, like elementary age / middle school, I feel like they're very capable of like warming something up, making a quesadilla. Or taking ingredients to make their own tacos or their own power bowl. But, like, they're like, oh, what is there? And I'm like, there's rice, there's beef, there's shredded cheese, there's lettuce.
They don't want to have to do it.
Yeah. So I'm just like, here's all the things. Here's the main dishes. Here's the side items. And in the pantry, there's mac and cheese. There's high protein noodles. There's, you know what I mean? Like,
I do that verbally, and it drives everybody crazy. I call them food tours. I love just did one yesterday.
Walk you through our own kitchen.
I do.
Yeah, I love it.
And one of Ava's friends was over the other day too, and I was like, let her come down too, and she was like, she doesn't care. She did a full food tour and
also,
said like, we have all of this in here.
You want them to know, like, don't let this stuff just go to waste.
I just watched all this fruit. The freezer is stocked with all your favorite like soup dumplings and blah 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 blah. So like when I'm gone, I don't want to get a text that says like, can we order Chipotle? Like, no, Chipotle's there in 3 containers.
I have Chipotle for you at home,
which is every kid's worst nightmare, right? Like, I don't want my own Chipotle.
I know. Or you're like, we have food at home. It's like the classic old line.
I know,
but it's so true. And honestly, I love stuff like that. I like organizing. I love a list. So I'm going to see if I can stick with it.
Yeah, I like
Summer's been totally different. Everybody's home all the time. Everybody's up in each other's faces. But in school year, I'm going to try it. We get 2 middle schoolers now. Schedules are different. We'll see.
One thing that I've been doing with older kids, and maybe Alessia could do this. I don't know what you allow her to use in the kitchen. But I have been keeping, while I'm a big fan of like, homemade cookies, that's not realistic all the time. So I've been keeping cookie dough and like different mixes, especially Trader Joe's is great for cookie mixes, brownies, blondies, cupcakes, all that kind of stuff. So I'll go and buy a bunch of stuff, and then I love seeing it because like at night, at least once a week, they're in the kitchen together, and they'll make like Gianni made cupcakes or
mixy mix.
Yeah, and then everyone will kind of gather like at night to like try what they baked. So like I've been loving that.
It's like an activity too, because I feel like she's definitely at that age where she'll like go to a friend's house and I'm like, what'd you guys do? She's like, oh, we hung out, we made some cupcakes. You know what I mean? It's like a time passer. So but apparently my kids need to be very aware of what's available to them at all times.
Everybody
in the form of writing.
Ryan,
so I'm gonna try
Ryan does too.
I thought, this would even maybe help Chris. Like, he's better at opening the fridge and seeing possibility, but, it's just like, boom, it's right there.
Yeah.
Plus, they're both very athletic, and we're in that stage where I'm telling them, you have to, be a little more serious about feeling you cannot go to a practice for 4 hours with a bag of Doritos and a squeezy yogurt in your belly.
I know.
And that's how one of my kids is existing right now. And I'm just like, you have to be more serious about this. You need protein for long amounts of time, whatever.
Carbs,
so then I feel like if I make it easier, maybe it's less me preaching about it.
Agree. Because we forget it's us doing it and planning it and buying it and cooking it. So in my mind, I always know what's in there.
Yeah, and you have to take them on a food tour.
I do food tours.
I love a food tour. I would like to go on your food tour.
And when I do, you'd probably be the only one who'd appreciate it.
I would appreciate it.
And when I grocery shop, the stuff that is in the fridge or freezer is the food tour.
Yeah.
Everything else I display on the island until everyone's home.
Oh, you got a system?
Yes. Okay. And then once everyone sees it, I put it away so I can see
smart.
These are the snacks this week. I got nuts. I got this. I got that. Everybody see it?
They saw it.
Because once you put it away...
I'm a quick put-awayer. That's probably part of the problem. But, you open our pantry, everything's in front of your eyes.
It's in front of your eye, but, unless you have...
I don't have, some beautiful,
I was going to say, I don't have my dream pantry yet.
It's going to fall out and hit you in the face.
God willing, one day I have it. But if you have a dream pantry where, you can put it all in baskets with labels and everything, and be able to walk around and look at it. I still have, an old school, pantry where my stuff's organized. It's in baskets.
And they know where to look for snacks.
But you got to pull them out. You got to look. You can't just open it and see everything right there. So I display it before I put it. But
I like the food tour idea.
I do love a good food tour.
Or leaving groceries for a little while.
Yeah.
That's smart too. All right. What else you got for random brunch talk today?
I bought a boat tote.
Oh, what?
I don't have a boat.
A boat tote?
A boat tote.
I don't even know what that means. Just for boating?
It's from LL Bean.
I love that.
It's their big thing.
Okay.
I already own a boat tote, but I bought the extra large with the long handles.
What makes it a boat tote?
I don't know. I think people bring them on the boats.
Marketing.
They're very nautical looking.
Oh, well, that tracks.
And you can get different colors, and people get very creative with the monogramming. They'll put lobster. They spell it like that.
Why does your boat tote say lobster?
Mine doesn't.
At all.
Mine just has a G on it.
About to eat some lobster.
Lobster, Boston.
I was like monogramming like my initials.
I put just my first initial. That's what my mind went to. But no, like people get very creative or like
boat tote is an entire culture that I'm unaware of.
It's a very and I shouldn't make fun of the people that ran to Trader Joe's for those because it's similar. It's just a little bit, it's a canvas tote, but it's a little bit more sturdy. Like it's a heavier duty item.
I feel like it's always something too, because like with the sports moms and stuff, I feel like it's like the bog bags were such a big thing.
Yeah.
And like then it's like, okay, I see how practical, and you know, even ever so boat totes having a moment.
No, they've been
summer.
Yeah, it's the summer. They've been around for quite a while. Yeah. Even like if you go like they say in a lot of places like Nantucket or like out east, like they're carrying them around during the day because they have like smaller ones or bigger ones. And I was like, I need a boat tote. So I bought a boat tote. I
can't wait to see it.
I don't need a boat tote.
Wore it. How great would that be?
It's
was
not
just
here
like
yet.
On your shoulder for the whole pod. And
I should.
Like, what's wrong with you?
It's not here yet.
Oh, you had to order it
because I monogrammed it.
Okay.
It doesn't say lobster. But
what in what world would you put the word lobster?
And it's
lobster
spelled like that.
LOBSTAH. I don't understand. Like if you're personalizing a boat tote, isn't it to be like it's like your name or maybe it's the name of your boat if you got a lot of money, but like where's lobster come in?
I don't know, but that one made me giggle. I was like, funny. I might do that. It's either G or lobster.
Just because I can,
right? And I do love a lobster.
Okay, no, I'll have to like go down a boat tote rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I definitely don't need anything.
Look it up from LL Bean. If you do, I have a $15 coupon for ordering my boat tote.
Basically free.
Yeah.
At that point, girl math. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. This is a very weird one, but it was annoying me so much. I just saw an ad. Did you see? Well, I don't know. It's kind of like a trend now, where AI makes like music, and that can be very funny. Like I think you even sent me one. I won't say what it was.
It was somebody's text.
It was like somebody's text.
Yes.
Screenshots of texts. And then somebody, like AI makes a song out of it.
Gospel
singers. I've seen some really funny ones too. Or like, we love Dusty Slay, and I like Dusty Slay. He's like made an entire album of like the dumbest nonsense, but like it's like his lyrics, but then AI makes a song. One's like about paw fruit or something. It's just so like southern and nonsensical. But they're like legitimately using that feature to make ads now for companies. And so I just saw like I'm sure you've seen this, an animated ad for creatine for women. But with this like song that sounds like a poppy, like a Britney Spears song, just like singing the information about what creatine does for your body.
Yeah, I don't think.
Oh my gosh, it's the stupidest use of like, I'm like, not everything should be used for, like everything. AI is really funny, really cool. I've seen some funny, like, or we were talking about when people do comments on a video and it's really funny and they use AI to make it into like a song. This, and honestly, I should have saved the ad. The ad was so offensively like
I will not buy this creatine.
Well, it was like a cartoon image of a woman going from like chubby to like ripped from taking creatine, and it was like, you'll go to work and all your friends will be like, how'd you get those arms? And I'm like, is this a joke? It felt like a Saturday Night Live ad.
Yeah.
But it was like a legit.
What brand of creatine?
Well, I don't know. Obviously, I should have saved it. But like, I had to watch the whole thing because I was like, I didn't know if this was gonna be like a parody at the end.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was.
Ooh.
And I'm like, what are we doing? I don't know.
Right?
Listen, there's a lot of really clever uses of the internet AI. That one was incredibly stupid, and I hate when people just use that like song feature.
I know.
And make it into a song, and you're like, this is brutal.
People are so creative, though. Like, do you ever wonder how people come up with... I saw a girl, I reposted it on TikTok, and it just said, like, the fitted sheet in your dryer, and she was the fitted sheet, and she, like, popped up and grabbed everything else in the dryer and, like, went back in, and I was
hilarious.
Like, yes, how do you think of this?
I know, me too, because I'm like, I feel like I could be a millionaire by now if I was just more clever.
I was just
acting out like ridiculous things for content.
I was just showing Ryan because we are on TikTok. If you don't follow us there. We post our reels on TikTok, and like I really, it has not caught on in viewers the way that I like thought, because you see, I feel like every TikTok I see has like so many views, and so I was showing Ryan.
You just assume, you're like, oh, we'll probably have like 1 million views by tomorrow.
No, and somebody posted like something that was like poop, 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 and it had like 70,000, and I'm like, why? Like,
listen, I don't want to be too mean. I'm gonna be a little bit mean.
Okay.
There's an account I follow on Instagram. I'm not even really on TikTok, but I'm sure they're on there too. It's Christian folks making music videos.
Oh, I think I know who they are.
But it's terrible.
Oh, okay. No, these ones are pretty good.
Oh, no. I thought it was going to be like a joke, but then because I watched them, my feed was like, oh, you like that? I got more for you. And now I'm like, oh, I feel so bad.
We got one.
No, when I first showed Chris, I was like, well, you got to watch this. It's comically bad. It's bad.
Are they trying to be comically bad?
No.
Oh.
Very sincere.
Oh, show me after.
I will. But I was like blown away because they have so many like likes and follows and stuff, and I was like, are people like sincerely following them?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. They're gonna make money either way, or are they just like, you gotta see this?
Right?
This is comically bad. A little bit of both.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm there for the comically bad.
Somebody started a Costco account.
Yeah.
And all they're doing, they're not even on. Yeah. Or talking.
Genius though.
Showing Costco products and letting AI say the names of the
stuff,
but they're saying it so incredibly wrong that they have like
that's
millions of people coming, and it's like snurf nerf, and it's like ice cream.
You're like, I'm here for it,
and everyone's here like just here for the pronunciation. Right. They have like 1 million followers.
That's what I mean. I feel like it's not fair, but also I get it because I'm one of the followers. But like sometimes people are clever. Yeah. Sometimes it's the dumbest nonsense.
I know.
And you're like, how did you get 7,000 likes on that?
I know.
Like, I don't get it.
I guess we have to just be more stupid.
I mean, if you acted like a folded sheet, I do feel like that would bring us up a level.
Okay.
But also, it's so relatable.
It is relatable.
Like I just watched my kids bedding, and I was like, everything was like wadded up in the stupid
and none of it's dry
because okay.
It is relatable.
I know.
Right. I would like to bring up something, and I like wrote this down because I had a thought, and I saw something that like went with my thought.
Yeah.
Have you ever given thought to how much of a magical process garbage really is? Like, let's just think about this.
I feel like you need to say it again, and I'm going to think while you say it. Garbage?
Garbage.
Like garbage collection?
The garbage collection is it's magic. You, like, literally anything you do not want, you throw it away. And once a week, someone drives to your house and takes it away, and it's no longer your responsibility. It just goes into a magical, like a little can.
Yeah.
And then somebody just comes and picks it up and drives it away.
Are you talking about this because there was a garbage truck stalled in front of your house?
No, that was.
Want to talk about that for a minute?
That was annoying. Coming back from a week-long trip.
Because I was like, no, because you're seeing the dark workings of that's not so magical. It's very much like your trash might not get picked up for 2 weeks. I feel like that was just happening to people.
Yeah.
Like locally,
They're
I
breaking
feel like
down.
one of the cities, St. Clair Shores or something. No, because like, I think the company was just garbage.
Oh, yeah, a lot of the companies.
We have some really undependable, awful companies.
Yeah.
But no, I do think it's one of those things. It's like privilege where we just like assume it's so magical and it's not our problem.
Right.
But then I feel like I've watched too many documentaries.
I mean, I'm sure anybody who works for that, like, thank you for your service, and I'm sure they're like, not magical to me.
Right? Can you imagine?
But on this end, it just feel like I don't want this. Like, and somebody just comes and takes it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a little bit to the other way too, where I feel like more responsible about my garbage and stuff. So I'm like, I try to minimize.
Do you
waste.
really?
Mm-hmm. Not like just all garbage, but like I'll purposely not. I will try not to buy things that are only like disposable, like one-use stuff. I don't know. I'm not that far down it, but I'm just saying like it seems like a little bit. I don't know. I'm not trying to dog you. It seems a little bit like it's magical if you don't actually think about it.
Well, if you don't think about,
like,
of course, I'm not thinking about
the oceans,
where the garbage is
That's
going.
That's what I'm saying. The magic stops when it leaves
of
my
course.
curb.
I just mean like the action of it, like, and I don't mean it to be like, you know. disparaging or anything. Right. I just mean, like, if you really think about it.
Yeah, well,
you're just like, I don't want this. And then somebody once a week just comes and gets it.
It's not even just, like, the basic things that you used in the course of the week. Sometimes people are putting out entire, like, appliances. It's
what I mean, a couch.
Bags of clothes, a couch, and you're just like, I want that anymore.
Like, who came up with it? You know what I mean? Like, maybe we could have been more responsible with it, but, like, we are now conditioned. Like I said, I'm not, of course, I recycle, I do all the things, but if you think about, we just rely on that. Like, and it's just like, poof, gone.
Yeah, until it's not. And then you realize what a horrible, like what it would be like if that system breaks down for any length of time.
Isn't, like, Mount Holly, like, one of our ski hills, isn't it a garbage dump?
It's a trash dump, I think. Yeah.
So.
It's not all magic. The whole system's not magic, but it's pretty magical to just throw it outside on your curb and have it disappear.
It just goes away.
I know. Not your problem anymore.
Yeah.
No, except for then I get reminded too, like on a windy day or something, and the trash is blowing all around the streets and stuff. I'm like, actually, nobody cares about this.
Yeah.
Not the people who work here. Like, I just hate that because then I'm like, oh. Yeah.
No, Friday's
not magical.
Friday's garbage day here. Friday's a real stinky walk.
Oh, yeah. It's just like hot garbage.
Oh, the whole sub smells like hot garbage.
Gosh, kudos to anybody who does all of that hard work, but, like, I feel like that's one of those things where, like, smells for me are such a trigger.
I know.
I could never work in any kind of field where there were. Do you think you get used to it?
I can't see how you could, because the smells would be always changing. Maybe they put some little, like, drops here.
Obviously, I feel like a lot of times they'll have something on their face or something too. But, like, oh man, a bad smell can ruin my whole day. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just wild. I was just thinking about the other day. I was like,
you don't think too hard about it.
Well, I don't want to.
It's very magical.
Yeah, I don't really want to think too hard about anything right now.
We're pretty spoiled.
Don't burst my magical bubble.
I'm sorry.
Like, the world is deep enough.
Thank God that we're definitely privileged enough to just be like, not my problem.
Right?
Anymore.
Don't want this.
Don't want this anymore. I brought this up last week, but I don't feel like we talked about it on the pod. But I keep seeing it going viral now, and it's like not just local people, but like our local, what is her name? Haley Stevens. We were just talking about our Michigan accents a couple pods ago, and there's a video that people keep circulating because I think she's putting it on to sound like folksy or something, but she sounds like people are like, she literally sounds like Chris Farley doing like a skit like down by the river. And if you have not watched it, go watch it. It's hilarious. Haley Stevens. I don't even know if it's a specific speech that you can search in, but like if you just type in like accent or something, because if you listen to her, you're like, that's not even the Michigan accent.
People are coming out going, I grew up in Rochester. I can tell you, we don't have this accent.
So
like, yeah, I know.
Funny to hear other people commenting at, because like they're like, is this a Michigan accent? And I'm like, no, this is not. It's so funny too when politicians try to act like folksy or tough or whatever, and you're like, all right, just be yourself. That didn't come off correctly.
Yeah, I don't.
It made me laugh so hard though. It's funny because they had a lot about, like, again, people are very creative, and they made it. It does sound a little bit like a Chris Farley sketch, or something from Saturday Night Live, and you're like, come on.
Do you really think she man? She is really like committing herself, because should she win, I don't know what side of the aisle she's on. I don't know anything about her.
Doesn't even matter.
Right?
She wins. It doesn't matter.
What's she running for?
She can be a different person tomorrow. I think like a senator. I think state senate, not state, but like our senator.
I won't give any opinions.
Representing Michigan.
But a genuine question is Whitmer, is she out?
She's a governor?
Yeah.
I think she's done. So we have a new race coming.
Do we know who's running for that?
Talk about it. I don't know anything.
Okay.
I don't know anything about anybody, and I don't care to. I don't feel like I like a lot of our choices.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, politics, not my strong suit. Don't know enough.
No.
But also
have opinions.
So disenfranchised with the whole system that I cannot bring myself to care.
Okay. Well, I don't know what she's running for.
Senator, I believe.
Okay, that's a big
Democratic
commitment.
Senator.
Like, if she is putting on the accent, she's got to go with that if she wins.
I don't think
right?
So.
You can't just switch it up.
Yeah, you can. You can do whatever you want.
Never mind. This is how I really
talk. You can switch your
talk.
opinion overnight. You can. I know. I know. I feel like even people in the audience were like, what is happening right now? And some people are like, yeah, all right, because she's trying to be really like impassioned, and you can tell it feels so like forced, but also the accent's so weird.
Does anybody that knows her personally, has anyone come out to say like, no, she actually talks like this? Could everybody just leave her alone? Like,
I think the problem is there's like a lot of video of her talking. She's a politician, so you have video of her talking and doesn't sound anything like that. So that's the problem.
Oh, okay.
You're kind of like, all of a sudden, what is that?
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's, I think, where people are like, what? I've seen her talk before.
Yeah.
That's not how she talks.
That's weird.
I just want everybody to know that's not how Michiganders talk.
Yeah, no. I mean,
it's so funny.
This is how we talk.
This is how we talk. And we definitely have an accent, and we know that.
Yes.
No. But it's not that one.
Okay.
Go find her thing though. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I will.
And hopefully there's like good comments on it.
Why?
Sometimes the comments make the video, man. People are so funny. I love people's sense of humor.
Her just randomly change her.
I know, she's very animated too, and she's like swinging her arms around, and that's what feels very Chris Farley Down by the River.
Yeah.
It like brought back that hilarious sketch.
Okay, side note, I have a question because I saw a video of some girl saying like she had like a different theory. Most people when they board, and you know that I have an issue, I take issue with how airports run their like whole boarding process.
Okay.
And nobody listens, like that irritates me.
Yeah.
And then there's nobody there except for the one flight that we took. Somebody did enforce that, and I loved it. But everybody gets up, even though they say don't stand up until it's your zone.
They crowd the thing.
Yeah, all of that. She's like, I actually prefer to be the last one on the plane because then everyone's kind of like settled. Like, do you have a preference? Because I'd like to bring up.
I'll be honest, we pre-board almost always. If the airlines are kind to us, and we're flying pre-board like before anybody's called.
How?
Because if you have like, usually if you're like in a wheelchair or something, or you're sometimes people with like special needs for whatever reason. So because of Alessian or allergies, we don't ask for like no nuts or anything, but we say, could we please go on before? And we get like Clorox wipes and we wipe the seat, the tray table, because then if somebody was like eating a bunch of nuts.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Not always have we been granted that.
Yeah.
It goes line by line. But I will always take that when it's available.
Yeah.
Because then we wipe everything, then you're settled, and then like everybody's boarding. We don't like, I wouldn't do it if she's not like with us. We're not taking advantage of it. But I think what stresses me out about getting on last is then all the space is always taken. That's always a problem. Then I also feel like, what if somebody's in my seat?
Yes.
And then I got to fight with this human about like what their ticket says and my ticket says, which could happen anyway, anywhere in the boarding process. But I'm always, I would rather be settled.
Yes. And this brings up my point, and I am passionate about this, and I don't understand why it's not enforced.
What was her reasoning, just so I understand?
She said once you go on last, like everybody's settled, all the nonsense of like trying to fit your this and that.
Through the aisle.
And if there's no room in the overhead, who cares? Let them check it when they check it. That, you know what I mean? It just goes under the plane. Like, but I feel like I don't understand why it is not just a rule across the board. Everyone should only be allowed to put one item in the overhead compartment.
Yeah.
You are allowed 2 items, a carry-on and
like
a purse. Personal item.
It could be like a backpack or something.
Right.
It's your personal item.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You shouldn't be allowed to put both up. And if you are, then make the planes accommodate that. But like if I buy a ticket.
You shouldn't be fighting for your life
you should
every
not
time.
be fighting. Like if I buy a ticket and I have a seat, that means I have a space somewhere in the overhead compartment. And if I don't want to be bothered with something in my legs, then don't bring it.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't bring whatever you want, put it up, and then somebody else gets on and goes, oh, there's no room. So the things that I wanted to have with me, there's no room for it. Why is that not a rule?
I just feel like there's so much like gray area too, and then they have that little thing where it's like your thing has to fit into here, but some people fly carry-on only, and then they're gonna be like pushing the boundaries of how big that bag can be. Also, I feel like they're allowed to get away with all kinds of stuff, like companies, where it's like, yeah, this plane actually cannot accommodate one bag for everybody, but like whatever. The same way they can like, oh, we actually overbooked this plane, like we'll figure it out.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like they're allowed to just do all kinds of nonsense. I don't know. I would much rather just get on and get settled. And I also am the kind of person who's like, if you're zone A and you get up and stand in line or whatever, if you're zone like E, D, whatever, just hang tight. Like, stop making this harder for everybody. Like, don't rush the gate. Like, why is this hard? Like we talked about with our Maybe one of our other episodes, like Costco. Like, give me a vest. You want me to control this crowd? Like, give me a vest.
That's what I mean.
I will run this crowd.
Maybe we should just start packing vests.
I mean,
I don't know that anyone would question it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
I feel like people would fight you. I feel like people are getting dragged off planes like once a week lately.
Not
they just can't be humans.
Not a plane, but like say in Costco, if you were to just show up in an aisle with a vest on, if you could somehow get like a Costco name tag, people would listen.
I would like to think they would.
And if they were to complain...
If you sound like you know what's going on, I feel like they'll be like, oh, she clearly is not.
Or they'd be like, what's your name? I'm talking to the manager. I'd be like, Gina, good luck. And then I just run.
Did you see that article about the woman who like brought in her own homemade food to do a Costco sampling?
No.
Oh, gosh. I don't even remember what it was. She made something and like set up a booth and got busted.
No
Can
way.
you imagine? But like, don't you wonder how long she ran that?
She probably got away with a solid few hours.
Could you imagine?
I just think it'd be so fun. Like, people do that all the time, like spoofs at the end. Like, literally, go ahead, complain. They're going to be like, no, Gina she doesn't work here. And then by that time, I'm gone. I'm out the door. But I got to tell you.
Your vest. Just running.
I'm taking my vest off, throwing it in my purse. I'm out of here. Like,
no. The airport, I just saw a really cute thing that was like, I wish there were like 2 areas of the airport. Like one for regular folks who travel, and one for the people who it's like their first day on Earth.
Right.
And like, they don't know liquids, they don't know like take your laptop out, whatever. And I was like, boy, does this speak to me.
Yeah, it just seems like common sense. Like, and it's fair. Everybody has a space. Like it, I don't understand.
Why is it so hard? Why is everything got to be so hard? And why do you have to go into it with so much anxiety that like this is not going to work out, and then I'm going to have to check my bag and somebody's going to be in my seat, and I don't know. People are wild. And I feel like traveling, maybe because it's stressful, brings out the worst in people. And people are just, like I said, getting dragged off a plane like once a week for something.
Seriously.
Or there's like a viral story about like this kid wouldn't, or this woman wouldn't give up her chair for my little kid. And you're just like, oh,
I know.
Stop making enemies out of everybody. She probably paid extra for her chair. Leave her alone.
I agree. I agree.
Whatever. If we could just duplicate ourselves and give everybody vests, I feel like the world would be very smooth.
I know.
Just everybody doing what they're supposed to do.
I might look into some vests.
Order
just
some vests.
Try it out. We should do a real.
For sure,
we
Amazon
should do that. Let's go to Costco, put on vests.
Put on a vest. See how long it takes. I feel like they know us.
They know. Yeah, they know our faces.
We've been frequenting our local Costco,
right?
For so long.
My one favorite guy would be like, "Hey, you don't work here." Because I always go up to him and I'm always like, you're doing such a good job. I love your vibe.
They do. It has been a lot of the same people, too. Kudos to Costco for holding on to their good workers. But I feel like they would know me.
They would.
They'd be like,
there's so many of them.
No kids today or something. I'd be like, Charlie, I'm trying to put a vest on and act like I work here.
Shh. They'd probably support it. I know my line guy would.
Like,
He'd
good,
love it.
you argue with these fools.
Yeah.
I know. All right. No, I don't need that kind of stress in my life.
Maybe for another day.
Keep your vest idea.
Yeah. All right.
That's
all I got for brunch talk.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
I mean, we did some venting for sure today.
Yeah.
We needed to vent a little.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us as always.
Thanks for having brunch with us.
Yeah. And we'll see you out there on the socials.
Yep.
Come follow us, repost. We appreciate all that.
We do.
And we'll
we
see
appreciate.
you guys next time.
Yeah. See you later.